how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're all feeling great and doing just fine. But if you aren't doing so great, does it not help when people ask you why? If you're feeling underappreciated at your job or going unnoticed, isn't it a great feeling to have someone come along and compliment you for no apparent reason other than also noticing that maybe you aren't getting the praise that you so rightly deserve? All of your hard work going relatively unspoken about, while the fucking new guy on the job seems to be getting all the acolytes, which must be not only depressing but infuriating to a degree. Well, the same I feel goes towards great games. Games that in their own right set out to make an impact, to be appreciated, and deserve far more praise than they tend to get. And with the sudden shift to mostly bad games getting all the coverage and content made about them, or only the newest titles having their just desserts, I decided to make this video to reignite some passion and attention into some truly great games that just seem to fly under the radar for one reason or another. So I'd like to present to you my top 5 PlayStation 5 games that feel underappreciated. If you enjoy my content, make sure to hit like and subscribe as it helps my channel to grow. Also, I had some small mic issues in the beginning. Please bear with me, I figured them out. So without further ado, let's get the video started. Terminator Resistance. Now, of all the games on this list, this one may just be the most baffling to me. As a 1980s kid and a fan of James Cameron's masterpiece, I've played nearly every Terminator game ever made across almost every generation's respective console, and have been utterly disappointed in each and every one of them for a multitude of legitimate reasons. Then along comes Terminator Resistance, offering exactly what I have always wanted. And I know I just cannot be alone on this one, and that's why it's baffling. Now, while it may not be perfect, I can say with certainty that there has never been a better game in representation of the Terminator franchise. Scavenging aspect, the stealth element, engaging combat, a robust inventory with upgrades to weapons and crafting capabilities, the spot-on animations, a perfected 3D sound design with authentic guns and plasma rifles, as well as the actual Terminator sounds. The shooting all just feels and sounds so goddamn excellent. And not only can you fight in the Resistance, there's also an Annihilator mode where you get to play as the Terminator. In playing as a Terminator, you will also get to use the infrared vision and everything. And that nightclub throwback to the first movie, to me, was just fucking amazing. It even included the original music. You'll be able to do combat as a Terminator, almost damn near unstoppable, throwing your enemies however you see fit. It just all makes for an absolutely badass and fun time. I really wish I could show you so much more, but I do have other games to cover and need to move on. But you can bet after this video is over, I'll be back. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy by Square Enix. You take the role as Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, the leader of everyone's favorite dysfunctional but determined ragtag space team.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler.
The
There's nothing you
graphics,
can't do.
dialogue,
Eric,
soundtrack, and
you're
gameplay
an
are all
actual genius
exceptional
and a
here, with a
scrappiest dude I
unique
know.
take
How
to
many prisons
combat
did you
as you
break
not
out
only
of?
control Quill, but
7.
can direct your teammates on the fly
You
as
are
well.
Groot.
You'll face several unique alien enemies of all types throughout. Right now, I'm showing these because I truly hate these fucking gel cube spiky motherfuckers the most of all. You'll also be able to have Rocket upgrade your equipment at the workbench to prepare you for whatever new planet that you'll end up exploring next.
He's not a runt. You've seen. Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Guardians offers a truly cinematic adventure with plenty of action and memorable moments. It's definitely one you shouldn't let yourself miss out on.
We're not seriously flying into
The Forgotten City by Maximum Games, a brilliant time loop game developed essentially from a Skyrim modder that people either absolutely love it or have no idea it exists at all. I wasn't really sure how to cover this game without spoiling it for those who haven't played it, but I assure you, you should definitely play this game.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. So, wanna tell me who you are?
The writing here is exceptional with witty and interesting dialogue options.
It's nice to meet you. And... Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. Alright, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey, it's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
You awaken unsure of basically everything. Where you are, why you are there, or how you even got there. All completely forgotten. And you are tasked with finding Karen's friend Al in ancient ruins. The level design and graphics are all beautifully crafted, with a high level of polish and detail to them. Now, as I stated, I can't really say much without spoiling the game itself. And that would rob you of a truly great mystery adventure that's better left for you to figure out for yourself.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. Find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side.
Now, if you really want to spoil it, I'm sure there are other videos that will do so, but I respect this game and I highly recommend that you take a
Consider
leap of
this
faith on this
an
one
invitation.
and don't seek any other information on it. You'd only be doing yourself an injustice.
Alworth.
So what I will tell you is there is a time loop that you must solve in order to save an ancient civilization. You will have many unique dialogue options to make when interacting with different characters. Each character's voice actor does an exceptional job at delivering believable lines with personality. Nothing here feels read from a script or comes off as piss poor quality.
Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
There are some light action combat interactions here, but it's truly a use your brain and absorb a story type of game more than an action game. And with that said, some people just may not have the mental capacity to appreciate this. I myself am one of those people. For the most part, I just want to kill shit and generally find myself skipping through dialogue to get to the good shit. But with Forgotten City, the dialogue is the good shit, along with the gorgeous and well thought out level design, and it completely roped me into this world and made me care about its characters.
All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. You don't belong in our time, do you? 2,000 years? That is unfathomable.
Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobe by THQ. Originally a PS2 title from 2006, completely redesigned with current-gen graphics and gameplay for the PlayStation 5. Now seriously, what's there not to love here? On top of a vastly improved visual representation with modernized graphics, exceptional particle effect implementation, 3D audio and DualSense haptic feedback support, Destroy All Humans 2 has never looked or felt better. It took a beloved franchise and brought it up to speed in the most successful of ways that I think I've ever seen with any other similar attempt. There are no bugs or defects to report, and no major patches were required upon release. It's truly an ultimate sandbox of destruction dream come true. Not to mention the hilarious and raunchy storyline, which stayed true to its nature. I absolutely loved that it wasn't toned down to reflect modern audiences. Because, seriously, when you hear that term, specifically that term, you can be 100% certain that it will always mean, we made this shit fucking suck now. Straight up. Now, everything is here to have endless amounts of fun, but behind the power of the PS5, meaning everything is several times more detailed, and for someone who loves sandbox destruction, you literally can't ask for anything more. Your ship no longer feels awkward or clunky here as it did in the original, and your weaponry feels so much more powerful with the help of the DualSense. The explosions, lasers, screams of agony, and snarky remarks all sound so much more realistic than ever before. THQ seriously knocked it out of the fucking park on this remaster that nobody even knew we needed. But now that we have it, I can say I am absolutely loving it, and I hope to see an entire brand new third iteration of the same quality, reviving this awesome and underappreciated franchise. The only game where you can transitionally morph and steal other people's bodies, read their thoughts, pluck the brains from their skulls, command them and make them your slaves, fry them, shoot them, electrocute them. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and the world destruction here is nearly unbeatable. It's just all around a fucking great title that is absolutely underappreciated. And if you haven't bought it yet, perhaps now is the time to run out and do exactly that. Immortals Phoenix Rising by Ubisoft. Okay, I'll admit it. Immortals has been one of my all-time favorites on the PS5 since its release. I just absolutely love everything about this game, and I'm not sure why it doesn't get nearly the credit and coverage it deserves. But let me explain from my point of view on why this title is so great in my opinion. You can create your character however you decide, male or female, etc. Here's my dude. Pretty cool, huh? Right off the bat, the enormous, beautifully designed open world captured me with its vibrant colors, offering near endless exploration with absolute freedom to cover this land however you choose. It also offers a rather deep upgrade system from multiple potions, a wide weaponry selection, as well as your godlike abilities and skill sets, all fully upgradable. Now, the open world here is enormous and filled to the brim of explorable content. There are no dead zones throughout, and as you can see, I haven't even opened up the entire map yet. And I have over 40 hours invested into this game, which may not sound like a lot to you, but remember, until just recently, this was PSVR Asylum, and I primarily spent all my time covering only PSVR titles from a library of over 500 VR games. So to find 40 plus hours to play a flat game for someone like me speaks a lot about its enjoyability. With its Breath of the Wild-like gameplay, flying, traversing, and climbing all feel awesome. And the combat adds a lot of depth to it, with multiple enemy types, and even when I thought I've seen them all, I open a new area and face all new Goliath monsters, which I have not shown in this video. You'll also get the ability to call and ride your horse, or in my case, a Pegasus, making traversal less time consuming. I also love that I can shoot arrows that I can control while time is slowed down. But I can also use elemental effects such as nearby fires to give my arrows a damage boost. The treasure here is everywhere, with loot all around you, even hidden inside trees that you can chop down. In fact, you can deforest entire areas if you feel like sticking it to the green agenda, people. Immortals Phoenix Rising, in my opinion, is Ubisoft at its very best, offering just so much fulfilling content that not a single moment I've spent here ever feels like it's wasted time, even when I am, in fact, just dicking around to waste time. I rarely ever even buy season passes, but I bought every single available DLC for this game on day one, because it's proven itself to be worth it to me.
Now, you will all pay for your
with every area on the map having a unique and beautifully designed layout, there's just far too much here to go unnoticed, and its praises should be screamed from the mountaintop.
Does your weapon keep breaking? Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
So, if you haven't played this one yet, do yourself a favor and give it a shot, because it's not your typical made-for-casual gamers Ubisoft game. It's a special and memorable title that I truly hope that we can see more of this series again. And that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. And let me know if any of the games I covered are something that you enjoy or are now considering, now that I've kind of brought some more attention to it, which I hope is the case. Anyway, it's been a pleasure making this for you guys. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Help my channel to grow, because I can't get anywhere without you. Till next time, have fun, stay savage, keep gaming. I'm out, y'all. Peace.